Welcome to Third Person's Point of View review
hate.
of Youth and Revolt. The movie where Michael Cera reenacts Fight Club during his summer vacation in an attempt to lose his virginity.
Yeah, that's a good way to sum it up, because that's really what it was. It hurt my head at some points.
I think I like the opening, and for the first
You
30
loved
minutes,
it.
I liked it.
You sucked its balls, and because they started throwing obscure directors out there in foreign films, and as soon as that happened, you were like, oh, this is gonna be the best movie ever.
And then Francois showed up, or whatever his name was, Jacques Cousteau.
Yeah, and then his alter ego comes into the movie, and then you're not sure what you're watching anymore.
Because there's really no need for him.
There's no need for any of this movie. It's basically a movie if you're a Michael Cera fan. It's like what they do with Jack Black, except now we're doing it with Michael Cera.
It's like watching Arrested Development, like his character at summer camp.
Michael Cera. I like Michael Cera, so I liked this movie a little bit because it was Michael Cera, and I got to watch him do what he does.
It's worth seeing if you're a Michael Cera fan.
You were like, what'd you say last night? You were like, oh, it's him before he met Juno.
Yeah.
It's the summer before he met Juno.
Yeah, where he's just trying to get laid, and then he figures it out and then knocks up Juno.
So, it was alright if you like Michael Cera, but as a movie on its own, it's horrible.
If you like Justin Long, though.
And Steve Buscemi, those are the only two people that save it.
And all their characters are great. Steve Buscemi does a high kick into a window and doesn't break it. Like, does it 4 or 5 times. He's just booting a window while Michael Cera's trying to start the car.
Yeah.
And Justin Long gets everybody high, which that's pretty cool.
That's a spoiler.
Yeah. Justin Long just doesn't do anything else but get people high.
Justin Long was funny.
If it was about the two of them, like
he reminds me of what my brother in that character looks like. What my brother looked like when he was a teenager. So those were the only. The girl didn't stand out to me at all. She wasn't like. I mean, she's supposed to play this seductive.
I couldn't figure out why he still liked her.
Yeah, me neither, and neither did his alter ego. It was like, you don't want to go to jail for this woman. She didn't stand out as anything. She wasn't seductive enough. She was too plain Jane, to be honest with you. And they tried to make plain Jane have sex appeal, and I really found like there were a couple of scenes, I guess, because she's like half naked, where it could have sex appeal to a 14-year-old boy. But I mean, if you had somebody like this, would have been an interesting role to have Megan Fox in.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Because this is the kind of character that she plays. And it would make more sense if she was like this gorgeous beauty queen, but she wasn't. She's just like your average blonde hair.
There'd be scenes where she would be in a crowd or even with another female actress, and I couldn't tell like which one we were following. Like which one was the one he was in love with. Because she was just so ordinary. Yeah.
There wasn't anything about her. What was that actress from The Girl Next Door?
Alicia Cuthbert.
She would have been she would have been fantastic for that role. Yeah. Because she has that sex appeal to her, that naughtiness to her, and this girl just really didn't. She was like a bookworm.
So just any other, if they just spent any money casting that character.
Well, that's the whole point. Like, she was supposed to be that way. She wasn't. But I mean, the other people in it was a funny movie because it was, the first half of it wasn't funny at all. I didn't laugh at all.
No.
It was masturbation jokes and, just the typical 14-year-old boy movie. And then the second half, it kind of won me over because Steve Buscemi had more in it, and Justin Long was in it a lot more. And that girl basically disappeared. You didn't see her anymore. The lead girl, it was like she wasn't even in the movie. Yeah. And then who is his friend that he goes... They go to the school to go find that guy.
Yeah.
His friend shows up. He's kind of funny, and then he gets the neighbor to come pick them up. So, I mean, that sort of stuff, but you hardly see the girl in it anymore because she's just really disinteresting.
The stuff with his alter ego seemed really out of place. Like, once or twice, it fit. Like, when he took the shrooms, that kind of fit. And then a few other places, but then like, a couple other places, it was kind of like...
Like, it was like, you couldn't tell, like, if it's supposed to be his alter ego, he can't be in 2 places at once, right?
Right.
So it was like, which one's doing it?
Yeah, which one's talking, and...
Which one's really talking right now?
Where is he physically? And if he's saying it all, it didn't seem like it's set up, made you understand why he was there, like, how he functioned. Michael Cera.
The end.
The end.